So in life, you're gonna win a lot and you're gonna lose a lot. You're gonna compete. And in your competitions, you're gonna be on the winning and losing end. And it is important always to win and lose with grace. It goes without saying. Nobody likes a cocky winner, nobody likes a sore loser, but it can also be a pretty tough thing to overcome sometimes, especially when we have a lot of emotion invested into something or when we're bitter with somebody. Happens often. But if you want the best victories or to be able to overcome the worst defeats, it is important to win and lose with grace. So tonight I'm talking a little bit more about losing, excuse me, sorry, losing with grace more than winning. I mean, they both kind of go without saying. But I want to dig a little deeper into losing with grace because the thing about winning is when you win, sometimes people say, well, they have room to talk because they talked their mouth, or they ran their mouth, they won, and now they're running their mouth more because they won and they deserve to. But nobody likes a sore loser. People that make excuses and oftentimes make no sense. You run into it a lot. Sometimes you'll lose and you think the things you're saying are justified. Like, oh, well, if only this had happened, then I wouldn't have lost. But that's the thing, it didn't happen and you lost, so get over it. We all suffer with it, and I'm not perfect, but I've definitely gotten better. I used to be a really sore loser. Winning, I never really ran my mouth much. I've never been a big believer in rubbing it in, but losing I've struggled with. In anything, and I always tried to find what caused me to lose because I could never blame myself. So, and it can be a demon, an internal demon, but you just kind of got to accept it and move on. Especially when someone reaches out to talk poorly to you, rub it in your face, immediately you're going to want to respond back, but it just makes you look worse. No one likes a sore loser, but sometimes people like to feed the flame. And if you respond back, you're just giving them more and more satisfaction. I know that when I'm on the winning side and someone is a really sore loser and tries to combat it with things that make no sense, it's just sweet. It just feels sweet because you know that the person is taking it a lot harder and it's just not worth it. Trust me. So if you're going to lose, the best thing you can say is good job or well done or congratulations and move on. Trust me. It's not like it doesn't do a whole lot for you, but it makes it easier to move on after a defeat. If you're holding on to things, usually things just build up over time and then it's just you never get over it. But when you lose, you lose. You're going to be on the winning and losing side. You always will. Nobody goes through their entire lives winning because if they did, life would just be boring and easy and it just doesn't happen. Where would the competition be? But, nobody goes through life losing either. Some people lose more often than others, but there will always be light at the end of the tunnel at some point. You just have to have determination and push yourself towards winning side. Join the winners. Anyway, just kind of thought I'd bring it up because, lately my fortunes have been positive, but I know that right before that they weren't. So, if you're going through any sort of rough patch right now with losing in anything, you apply it to anything, just remember, it'll get better. Just take it in stride and keep your head up. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.